What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Just welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we are giving you guys Chicago Bears gameplay going up against the Dallas Cowboys. And as you see from the title, clock milkage. There's a whole lot of clock milkage going on in this game. Just a whole lot of 2% homogenized, oh, that's it right? No. Homogenized milk just going all up and down this game. So as you see, he receives ball first, and as expected, you got to give the ball to DeMarco Murray. This guy's a stud. This guy's a beast. This guy's just a monster. Bada bing, bada boom. You get the ball to him, he's gonna make things happen. So he's a dink and dunker. As soon as you hike the ball, he's either handing off or finding really quick, short, effective reads, and it's very annoying. Just like that, really quick. To the flats. Really quick angles to the over the middle, and just really quick short routes. And right there might have been his deepest play of the game, like a 14-yard out route. So he picks up the first down, and notice how he's hiking the ball. Notice the play clock is in the red. Now I love milking me some clock. I love milking me some clock, because when I milk clock, I know I have a multiple possession lead with the ball and I have an opportunity to win. Going up against somebody who's milking the clock immediately right from first snap, it's a little frustrating. Because you want to get the pace going. You know what I mean? You're in the start of a new Madden game. You want to get the pace going. Let's go. Let's play Madden. You know what I mean? But he's taking his time, chilling, cool. It's like, okay, we gotta not worry about that. We gotta stop him because it's being effective. He's working. I can't complain if it's working for him. You know what I mean? So you notice he scores. He only gives me a minute remaining left of the first quarter. He killed damn near the entire first quarter. And I'm like, dang, that is an effective drive. He went downfield. It took him like 10 plays. He killed 93% of the quarter, and he scored. So that right there is a very effective drive. And I was like, okay. Now I see who it is I'm going up against. I can't put myself in a situation to allow him to keep the ball away from me. So scoring is always a must. But here, it's like if I don't, then I already know what I'm up against. So right here on 3rd and 4, we decide to hit him with the little run play. Oh, stay up for 10. We don't get it. 4th and 2. Brad's Balls Award, going ahead and give it to us. We going for it, and we're looking. Who's wide open? Oh man, I just looked at the damn wheel run from the backfield. That was wide open, but thankfully Bennett holds on to that in traffic. We go back to Forte, and we start doing a little milkage of our own. We start, going back to the huddle. Cutler is talking to Brandon Marshall about his family. Brandon Marshall's talking about how he's in rehab for beating up his girlfriend and he never meant to do it. Forte is talking about how he keeps on prank calling Maurice Jones-Drew like, I'm the governor. You are too short. Grow some arms. You too little. You too short. You guys never seen Maurice Jones-Drew get prank called by Matthew Forte. Please, YouTube, Matt Forte prank call. It's hilarious. You're too short. How come you're so big but you're so little? I know my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression is horrible, but Matthew Forte's impression is incredible. You guys gotta check it out. But notice, we're letting the clock drip. And like I said, we're going to huddle. We're discussing financial issues. We're talking about family. We're talking about the team picnic we're about to have next week. We're just having a good old time, just relaxing, taking time off the clock, same as he did to us. So here we go with the next little play. You guys know, when I play with Cutler, I make QB rap with him more than I do with Vic or Kaepernick or Russell Wilson or Josh Johnson or Terrell Pryor or anybody else with like 82 speed. So I don't know what it is, man. Cutler got that slow quickness. I just can't explain it. So, look, we killed almost the entire quarter. There's only 30 some odd seconds left. And no, he over pursued it. We hit Cutler with the read option. The QB option. The heavy pin. Whatever. He ran the ball. He scored. So what I was going to do is I was playing for the field goal. You see, 3rd down. Like, I get ball at half. I'm very comfortable with taking a field goal, getting ball back, possibly scoring. They're going up 10-7 and giving him that ball back. But we actually end up scoring on that play, only giving him minimal seconds. So he killed the first quarter. I killed the second quarter, and there's just milkage all over the place. No matter where you look, it's just cartons of milk. And why was school milk the best damn milk you've ever had in your life? No carton of milk when you go to school, little white milk, the chocolate milk. I always had me the white milk, and it's so good. You can just drink it out of a carton with a meal. You know what I mean? They'll give you meatballs and a little piece of breadstick or whatever it was, a fish sandwich, whatever it was they gave you. A little carton of milk went good with lunch, didn't it? Nowadays, if you go on ahead and drink milk with your spaghetti meatballs, it just don't taste that good. But here we go, start the 3rd quarter. And what do you guys think we're going to do? We're going to drip. We're going to let it drip because I know the type of player he is, and these players are dangerous. Trust me, people. These guys are dangerous. If you go up against somebody and he starts milking Clark from the first play, they're dangerous. You need to be careful because they're dangerous. With the ball in their possession, they can do a lot of damage simply by not calling a play. If you guys play Madden a lot, you guys understand what I'm saying. So here we go. We're back running the ball again. We're just taking our time because we give it back to the governor. And we just do. You so little, but you're so big running over people with your big arm. I don't know. I know my impression is horrible. Excuse me. Right there, we hit him with the skinny. One of the few times we actually opted out to go to a big pass. And again, what do you guys think what we do? We go back to the huddle as we always do because I have that no huddle swag. That no huddle swag. My no huddle is at 1%. That means every 100 plays, I know huddle one time, and that's by mistake. That's just by mistake. Sometimes I eat popcorn, and I try to hit the beep button, it slips right to the Y button. It's by mistake. You know what I'm saying? That happens. Happens to the best of us. Shouldn't eat that popcorn. My bad. So, here we go. Still with the ball, killing almost most of the third quarter, as he did almost most of the first quarter. As you can see, it's just a battle of who's annoying the most. This is a very annoying, boring game. He's got to be looking at me like, are you serious? You're really killing this much time? And I'm looking at him like, are you serious? You're really killing this much time? Just milkage all over the place. So now I'm at 14-7, and I've shown him that I can kill an entire quarter by myself. So hopefully he'll speed it up a little bit in fear of him possibly not, of him getting stopped and then me just killing an entire quarter. So let's see if he picks it up a little bit. So as you can see, I scored twice. He scored the one time he had the ball, and we have not stopped each other yet. So this right here is always not a good situation where you feel like your predecessor or your oh my, just run over me. Just go ahead. Just run over me, through me. Oh, look at it. I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do about that? That is why he is a top 5 running back in this game, people. And then he does this. Really? You want the ball back that bad, buddy? You just have no faith in your defense, huh? You just need that ball, huh? You just maybe you want to shorten up the field for me. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That right there may be the only acceptable answer. But even then, that's still a dirtbag move in the third quarter, 14-14. You shouldn't even be allowed to kick an onside. I don't know why they even have it there. It should only be in necessary situations. But nonetheless, we recover. We get a short field. We'll deal with it. So 14-14, like I said, we have yet to stop each other. I'm scoring, he's scoring. It's a scoring orgy. Every time we get the ball, we're just scoring left and right. We can't stop nobody. Look at DeMarco Murray's running over people, and so is Matthew Forte, the governor. He's running over people as well. And we go for 2 to try and give myself a little advantage, and we're successful. So now we're up 8. Now, if he scores, he needs a 2-point conversion, and that right there could possibly be the difference of the game. Maybe I stop him. Maybe I win the game that way. Who knows? But nonetheless, we went for 2 to give myself a slight advantage, and I probably did it out of anger only because he did it onside, and you know, luckily it worked out, because if it would have failed, it would have sucked. But nonetheless, man, look at him, just really quick reads. They're crisp reads. This man knows what he's doing. When you send a blitz against him, he knows where to deliver the ball with pinpoint accuracy. I give it to him. You know, I'm trying to send pressure, and he's just throwing these passes left and right. Short drag, short angle routes, short out routes, short out route, everything. He's doing miniature mini-me's. Miniature mini-me pass. Look at that quick little 8-yard, comeback. He's just, but I'm not stopping it, and it's annoying. I'm not going to lie, it's annoying. Can I tell a lie, people? Cold hard facts. So we finally get a sack right there on the right side from Anderson. Hopefully we can go on ahead, maybe hold him to a field goal, maybe stop him, period. Right there was a tip pass because he had somebody wide open on the right side. So this is a very big play. 3rd and 18. We send the blitz. He gets it off just in time, and we end up stopping him, but it's 4th and inches, and he ends up doing the fake HB RB toss. Who does that? Who calls that play in that situation? That was brilliant. Brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Good play by him. So he scores 22-22, and now I have the ball last. And as you guys know, I've been milking since Madden 93. You need to check my track record. I have been milking since Madden 93. Don't put a pair of udders in front of me. I'm going to squeeze them bad boys. And guess who's going to come out? Skim milk. You know what I mean? Because I'm a milker. That's what I do. So 2nd and 2 right here. I have the opportunity to win the game. All I got to do is get in field goal range, and I feel confident that I'm able to do so. Nobody has stopped each other yet. We've all scored 3 times, and amazingly, there's 3 scores, And amazingly, we've only had, well, he's only had 3 possessions. This is my 4th. And it's the 4th quarter with less than a minute left. Crazy, right? What happens when 2 people start milking each other? This is my 4th possession and the game's about to end. I wish all Madden games would go like this because it'll make the game go by so much faster. But it's very frustrating, though. Very frustrating to, you know, get in the game of Madden and the very first play, he's clocking you. You're like, come on, man, let's pick up the pace. I want to play. But here we go back, and we end up switching out my boy Cutler just to get a little bit more speed in. And we end up sliding down, and that right there is going to be the end of the game. He couldn't stop me. He refused to call his timeouts because he knew he was just delaying the inevitable. There was nothing he could do. We end up kicking a field goal. Only 2 seconds up. We double squibby, and we end up winning the game. Actually, I got a little nervous right there because he kind of got ahead of like 3 or 4 people. Kind of did one of those. But nonetheless, man, we end up winning the game. Clock milkage. Clock milkage. That right there is very, like I said, it's very frustrating to go against from the first snap. You know what I mean? These people are dangerous. Thankfully, we end up coming away with the game. He's a good player. I give him that. You know, besides that dirtbag onside, he definitely is a good player. He's very quick with his reads. You know, he will dink and dunk his way down the field, no problem. And something else that's frustrating, he wouldn't select his play quickly and let the time run down due to the accelerated clock. Oh no, he'll let the play clock. He'll sit in huddle and let the play clock scroll down all the way to like 13. And I'm like, really? This is so frustrating. But I'm sure it's more frustrating for him giving me them skill points. Give it to me, baby. And I'm like, thank you. Let me cradle these beautiful skill points like a beautiful baby bird. You don't want these no more? You don't want all of these skill points? You're just going to give them to me? Is that what you want? Oh, I will take them. And I will give them a beautiful home. Thank you. Let me put these in my pocket. Not the regular pant pocket. Oh, no, the little pocket. You know that little pocket that don't nobody know what it's there for? In your jeans? That little pocket. Don't nobody use that. Let me put the skill points in them little pocket. Make sure they don't fall out anywhere. And we end up cradling 10 points. So, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS, and I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told him. You milk me, I'm gonna milk you back. Yeah, he was milking me the entire game. I don't know what his problem was. Yeah, I milked him back. I didn't feel bad for it. You give me the udders, I'm gonna milk it.